Well, hello there, paradigm shifters. Have you heard the news? It is going to start in just a few days' time. Bob Proctor is going to be back on that stage in Los Angeles doing his next Paradigm Shift Livestream event. I'm so excited. We have literally got home, 2 weeks holidays, unpacked our bags, and I've been straight back into it this morning. And I just cannot wait to take the weekend. In fact, if you have weekend plans, I suggest that you cancel them. But if you can't do that, at least you will have the 14-day replay. So I wanted to come in here just before I wrapped up my day and spend a little bit of time with you and talk to you about the next Paradigm Shift Livestream event that's happening this weekend over in Los Angeles. If you're new to this group, I want to welcome you and really just tell you how grateful that I am that you're here and you're exposing yourself to this material and giving yourself the opportunity to learn about how to change your paradigms. It was certainly the missing piece in my puzzle. When I found or discovered Bob Proctor 4.5 years ago, I felt quite stuck. I had been in my branding and marketing company for quite a long time and I'd plateaued in my results. And I thought, why the hell am I not getting better results? What am I doing wrong? What am I missing? What's the missing piece of the puzzle? And really thought that maybe there was something wrong with me. And Bob really helped me to understand that there was nothing wrong with me. I just hadn't become aware of how to change the paradigm because, you know, they don't talk about this in schools. They don't teach you how to change paradigms. Your university degree or whatever you've been studying hasn't taught you how to change paradigms. And without question, there is no one alive on the earth today that knows more about how paradigms are formed and how to change paradigms than Bob Proctor. So you're in very good hands when you participate in this paradigm shift program over the weekend. So I set up this Facebook group last year in June 2018 because I wanted to create a space for really initially my clients who are participating in the Paradigm Shift live stream and host them through it. So be online and communicating and talking. The time difference in Australia, if you're in Australia, the Friday event sort of starts midday or middle of the day Friday, and then we sort of kick off again at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, or however the days stack up. And it was so good because everyone was getting up and watching it. So even though we weren't in the same room together, we were all still watching the live stream and this Facebook group was just going off. It was incredible. But what I really do as part of the Paradigm Shift program and being in this Facebook group when you access the live stream, I come in here at the end of every session, at the end of every day, and work with you on what you're learning and help you to understand and highlight really important bits of information that you need to understand or that you need to make decisions on and move with. There's a lot of content as part of this Paradigm Shift program. And, you know, you are going to pick up some things that'll be completely life-altering. I've had a lot of clients that have done my coaching and have done this program to go deeper with what they're learning. I've had clients who have started with Paradigm Shift and then moved into thinking into results. It really makes no difference which way around you do this. To be fair, the Paradigm Shift program, Paradigm Shift event, in my opinion, it's a program in itself. There's so much content in there. And I think it's just great that you get to really see Bob teaching it live from the stage. He's going to be 85 this year, and he's going to be live on stage teaching these concepts. He's seriously got more energy than 25-year-olds. It's amazing. Unfortunately, I can't be at the Paradigm Shift event live this time round as we've just got back from a 2-week beautiful family holiday on Mauritius Island over in the Indian Ocean. So, you know, a bit disappointed that I can't be there, but we fulfilled one of my mum's goals in being able to take the entire family to Mauritius for a holiday. So that was very, very special. So even though I'm not going to be over in LA this time round, I'm going to be with you here in this Facebook group, hosting and commenting and really coaching you through the event. As always, you have a 14-day replay with your live stream access. So you might only get to a couple of sessions live or a few sessions live. You have access to that live stream replay for 14 days. And let you in on a little secret. Actually, my microphone's over here. I hope the sound's okay. Let me just double check that. I think my sound's all right. I've got my microphone in the wrong spot. But let you in on a little secret. Most of the time, they extend the replay. So if you don't get through the 14 days, I cannot guarantee this. It may not happen, but often they give you extra time with the replay, which I think is pretty cool. PGI is such a generous company. As a PGI consultant, I work extremely closely with Bob Proctor and the team over in Toronto. And, we really just want to see you win. And in order for you to get better results, you've got to change the paradigm. Let me explain why. So your paradigms are like mental programs. I want you to imagine a computer, and you have a computer, and that computer has software and programs on it. And your computer can only give you what's programmed on it, correct? So Microsoft Word can't really do what Excel does for you. If you have Adobe Creative Suite, well, it's going to be far more effective than trying to create artwork in Paintbrush, right? So your computer can only give you what you've put onto it, and your mind operates the same way. So if you want better results, if you want to earn more money or get a better job or pay off your house or take that dream holiday, start a company, you actually have to build the new paradigm subconsciously that's in harmony with that result. Otherwise, I'm telling you, it does not matter how hard you work, how much knowledge you gain consciously, the results don't change. It really makes no difference what you know consciously and intellectually, because your results come from the paradigm, and the paradigm is in your subconscious mind. And until you change the paradigm, the results don't change. And that's what all of our coaching programs are about. It's about teaching you and empowering you and putting you in total control to change your paradigms. And you never stop doing it. You just get better at it, and you get more effective at it, and you can build bigger paradigms and better paradigms, and paradigms that are completely in harmony with the results that you want to create. So over the 2.5 days with Bob Proctor at the Paradigm Shift event, participating in the live stream, you're going to see him talk to and teach on all of these concepts and go deeper with it. And you're going to just love what it does for you, the clarity that it gives you, the confidence that it gives you. I've had so many people that this was their first experience of working with myself and Bob Proctor, and honestly afterwards they said, I cannot believe I've been under a rock for all this time, that this material exists and you can learn it and you can teach it and you can use it in your life. How have I never got hold of this before now? And clients of mine who have been studying my coaching, Ann Whitaker, I'm thinking about Ann Whitaker. I mean, she turns up every time. Sarah Bascom, Jodie Overton, Byron Lander, every single event, they are on it. And these are serious students that are making big things happen because it's all repetition. The material doesn't necessarily change, but you change. Every time you engage with the coaching and the programs and events like this, you're a different person. So how you receive the information is different to last time and the time before and the time again. And because you're at a different level of awareness every time you move through programs like Paradigm Shift or Thinking into Results or New Lead the Field Coaching, you're at a different level of awareness. So how you receive and use the information is completely transformational every time you start with it. So whether this is your first time joining the Paradigm Shift live stream, welcome. If you have already registered and got your live stream access, if you have not registered yet, make a committed decision and just get it done. Back that committed decision with intention to get yourself registered, to get yourself signed up. The investment that you make in it will be absolutely spare change compared to what you're going to get out of the next 2.5-3 days of the Paradigm Shift live stream event. Like I say, I'm going to be here the entire time, working with you, helping you to understand, highlighting the most important points. You are going to learn so much. You are going to get so clear on your C-type goal. You'll learn about what that is. That's your fantasy goal. It's what you really want, a dream, a goal, a desire, something that is not a present reality for you. These are the goals that really cause us to make a quantum leap, to really make a paradigm shift. And they're not necessarily, big lofty goals or earning $1 million. They could just be things in your life right now that you would love. I was talking to someone earlier today, and in the most simplest context, Megan said, she goes, Karen, my big goals are not big things like holidays overseas or big mansions or having $1 million in the account, but I just want to know that I have the money in my account to build the shed, to turf the lawn, to renovate the house, to take the kids on a holiday, to do these things that I would love to do without having to worry or stress or think about where the money is going to come. I want to transform that paradigm around how we live and how we operate. And that's exactly what this material does for you. And so help you to get really clear on those things that you really want and the goals that you want, not what someone else wants for you, what you really want for you. You're going to learn about paradigms and how paradigms are formed and how to change paradigms. You're going to learn about your mind. You might think, well, hang on a second, I know about my mind. Isn't my mind my brain? Well, it's not. It's two completely different things. And you have two different parts to your mind. And if you want to excel, if you want to get better results, if you want to really change your life, then you need to understand the two different parts of your mind, and you need to really understand what each part of your mind does and how to work with each part of your mind. And that's what we're going to teach you. We're going to teach you that over Paradigm Shift. If you've already learned a bit about that with my coaching, then you're going to hear it explained again, and that penny will drop a little bit deeper, and that understanding and awareness will go to a deeper level. You're going to really understand about some of the universal laws. We are going to really teach you, and you're going to hear Bob teach on these universal laws that are absolutely necessary for you to understand. Because if you don't understand how the universal laws are working to and through you right now, you're very likely working against them, not with them, and you're making it more difficult for yourself to create what you want. So you're going to be exposed to this, and you're going to go deeper with it and really start to harness your own power and understanding of how to work in harmony with these natural laws, not against them. You'll also have Sandy Gallagher there, and I love Sandy Gallagher will teach you about visioneering, about how to really use your imagination and your will to focus and direct and concentrate the energy that's flowing to and through you to create what you want. And all of these little threads of the puzzle that you'll pick up over Paradigm Shift weekend will really take you to a new level. In fact, just the decision to access the live stream and participate in this, like I say, I really think it's nearly a program in itself. Even though it's an event, it really is a 2.5-day live program with that 14-day replay that you can access and keep working with. I participate in it every single time that we have an event on in LA. I'm either there in person or I'm participating on the live stream. I'll be back in Toronto with Bob Proctor at consultant training in a couple of weeks' time. And, you never get sick of it. You never get tired of it. You will never outgrow it. If you think you've outgrown it, you've got an ego problem. You haven't. There is no end to the growth that you can experience. There is no end to what you can do. And there is an infinite level of awareness. So you've really not scratched the surface. You want to keep getting into this and keep going deeper into it. And I know what the last event was like, the Art of Goal Creation. We've got Tommy Collier there now as creative director of PGI. He was a PGI consultant. He's a really good friend of mine, and he has taken that entire production of Paradigm Shift to a whole new level. So it's going to be phenomenal. Just the videos, the content, the teaching from the stage, the panelists. You'll also hear from a really good friend of mine, Kim Sulo, who's a PGI consultant. She's going to be on stage in LA this time round and sharing some of her story. And I mean, she's a manifesting machine. She is phenomenal. So she'll be on stage. It's just going to be fantastic. So do not hesitate another second. Earlier today, Bob shared a little graphic on Instagram, and he said, you're only one committed decision away from changing your life. And I don't care whether this is your first time participating in an event like this or whether you've been here a while, you've done 10 of these, you've done Thinking into Results, you've done Lead the Field. There is always a next level for you. There is always a next level for you. And I guarantee that you're going to find that. You're going to find that throughout Paradigm Shift. You're going to find that in my coaching. You're going to find that in this Facebook group. You're going to find that in the people that you meet and the ideas that you're surrounding yourself with. So make no mistake about it, that when you invest in you, when you invest time and money in you, the reward, the return on that investment, it's unprecedented. It's infinite. There is just no end to what you can learn and the better results that you can create. So like I say, that is what is happening this weekend. So really make sure that you get involved in it. We're going to be live here in the Facebook group, chatting about it. So the live stream's not going to happen here. You have to go and register for the live stream to access it. But this live stream group is the culmination of 2 or 3 events now. So if you're in here, make sure you have your live stream registration link. Make sure you've purchased that in advance, that you're all set and ready. If you can get to Officeworks or get to somewhere that you can print off the book before it starts, the workbook's amazing. Print off the workbook. I just know it's going to be a phenomenal event, and I'm just so excited and so enthused to be here with you for another round. I remember in June 2018, when I set this book up, when I set this group up, I was out in Birdsville in Western Queensland. I had my 3-month-old baby with me, and he was in the cot across the room, and I was up by candlelight, at 2 o'clock in the morning, watching the live stream and participating in this group. And my God, did we have some fun. So you're absolutely going to love it. Go ahead now and get that live stream registration, and you're going to experience just so many phenomenal benefits in understanding yourself, in getting clarity around your goals, in that sense of control, that you can control your life and all the results in it, and just see how far this can take you, because quite frankly, there's no end to the good that you can create in your life. And if you have any ideas that are contrary to that, you need to release them now. There is no deity, there is no one saying that you need to be kept in poverty or poor or away from what you desire. When we talk about poor or poverty, it might be experiencing the results that you don't want. You need to let go of any ideas that say that you need to struggle or strain, or that things are difficult for you, because that's not the natural law of the universe. The natural law is that all things that you want and all the good in the universe is available to you, but it's your job to get in harmony with it. It's your job to make the necessary decisions, take the necessary action to actually become aware of how to do this. Last night I was watching a training video, an inner circle training video with Bob, and he said, when you drive a car, you learn how to drive a car, and you learn the signs and signals of the stoplights and when to go fast and when to go slow. And when I learned to fly an airplane, it didn't just happen overnight that I understood it and knew how to do it. And it's exactly the same with this material. We have to study, we have to learn, we have to study and learn to start to understand how to use ourselves and our environment differently, how to use our mind purposefully, how to think and act like the person we want to become. And we've got to keep practicing that. As a pilot, we have to keep training. We have to keep doing takeoff and landings. We do a biannual review. You keep training, you keep studying. And that's how you keep growing and you keep getting better results. So you're going to learn so much, no matter what level you're at the moment, whether you've been here a while or you're just starting out, you're really going to learn so much over the Paradigm Shift weekend. So get out there and get that registration, and I'll check back in with you tomorrow to make sure that you've done it. Bye for now. I'm Karen Brook, and I'm so happy and grateful that you're here.